Hey everyone, this is Larry with Today I Feel Like. I just got the new iPhone 14 Pro Max, and this phone has a eSIM, which means there's no physical SIM card, and I have the 13 Pro, which does have a physical SIM card, so I'm going to need to transfer over my number from this phone to this phone. It's supposed to be a pretty easy and flawless process, so I'm going to walk you through it. I've never done it before, but we're going to do it together and see how easy of a process it is. And I'm going to get my iPhone set up. So let's jump into it, and here we go. All right, I have not actually even booted this new phone up. So this is going to be a first boot and we'll see it together. So let's go ahead and turn this thing on. So let me hit the power button there and hold it for a second. That should get this thing booting up. We can see the Apple logo showing up there. And yeah, let's just go ahead and see if as soon as it comes on, if it starts to ask me about starting up and transferring stuff over. So, all right, we can see there it says hello and it says swipe to open. So I'm gonna swipe it. It's gonna ask you which language you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and select English there. And then it's gonna ask you to select your country. I'm gonna choose the United States. And now it's going to say quick start. It's going to say bring your current iPhone or iPad near this phone to sign in and set up. If your other iPhone or iPad doesn't show options for setting up this phone, make sure it's running iOS 11 or later and has Bluetooth turned on. You can also set up this phone manually. So let me go ahead and get this phone set up, and we can see right there already it says set up new iPhone. So I'm going to go ahead and put my password in to unlock my phone, and then I'm going to set it up. Okay, we can see right here it is saying to set it up. It keeps disappearing very quickly, so it looks like you have to be kind of quick when you get it going. But let me go ahead and let me unlock the screen, and we'll hit unlock to continue. So I guess I need to unlock my phone again, and it keeps on locking. There we go. Now we'll see it's unlocked. So let's see, it was set up. We'll hit there. We can see there it says set up new phone. So it looks like it's asking me about setting up my ID, and look at that, it's already working. It says hold your new phone up to your camera, so up to the camera. So we're going to go ahead and just hold it right there, and boom, just like that, we can see it's saying getting things ready. And this whole setup right here is very much like they do with the Apple Watches. So, and we can see now it says set up your new phone, and it says use Apple ID. It has my Apple ID on there, so I'm going to say set up for me. So I'll click that there, and now it's going to ask me to enter the passcode for the other phone. So I'm going to go ahead and enter my passcode for my old phone. And we can see right there it says setting up your iPhone, and it says finish on new phone. It says keep this phone near your new phone while your information is transferred. It says this may take a few minutes to activate your phone. It says Apple collects hardware identifiers from your iPhone in order to identify and activate it on our services. Now I'm curious to know how long it takes. Right now my clock is showing 2:05, and I've been going at this maybe for 2-3 minutes, so we'll see how long it actually takes. Okay, now we can see right away it's saying set up eSIM. It says an eSIM allows you to conveniently and securely activate cellular service without needing a physical SIM card. eSIM is stored digitally on your iPhone, which reduces the risk of physical damage, loss, or theft of your SIM. Once your eSIM is set up, your SIM card will be deactivated and can be removed from the SIM tray. So, all right. Now it's asking me if I want to transfer my transfer from iPhone. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the transfer button here. Now it's going to ask me, do I want to transfer? It says transfer your SIM to this phone. Once the number is transferred to this phone, it will stop working on your other phone. So I'm going to go ahead and hit transfer number, and it says confirm transfer on your other phone, and it says follow the instructions on to transfer this phone. So I'm going to click. It's asking me to confirm it by double clicking the power button on here. So I'm going to double click it, and there we go. I've confirmed it. It says confirm transfer, and now it's telling me to finish on the new phone. And so I'll go ahead and click again. I'll click the transfer iPhone. And now it says activating eSIM. This may take some time. You can continue setting up your iPhone while T-Mobile activates your eSIM. So I'm going to go ahead and click continue. And now we need to go ahead and set up my Face ID. It says Face ID can recognize the unique three-dimensional features of your face to unlock automatically. Use Apple Pay to make purchases or subscribe to services on Apple. So I'm going to go ahead and click continue. And let's see there. Let me click it again. All right. So now we need to go ahead and set this up and get this going. So I'm going to hit get started. And now I need to go ahead and get this thing going. So I'm going to set up here, and I'm going to hit start over, and I'm going to hit continue. And now I'll hit get started. There we go. And now I'm going to position my face within the frame, and oh, there we go. It says move iPhone a little bit closer. All right, so I'm going to move it a little bit closer, and I think I might have to start over again. So let me start over again. We'll hit continue. And we'll hit get started. And there we go. Position your face within the frame. It keeps telling me to move the iPhone a little bit closer. That's crazy. I've never had this problem when I set up my other Face IDs. This is a unique problem that I haven't had before. So, all right, let me just set it up. Let me move it real close. All right, there we go. It says move back a little. Hold the iPhone 10 to 20 inches from your face. It says hold it a little bit lower. Let's see. Let's move iPhone a little bit lower. Oh, there we go. It says move your head slowly in a complete circle. I guess it's doing a little, it's mapping different parts of your face now, I guess. It says reposition your face within the frame. It says move your head slowly in a circle. It says follow the arrow, and says use Face ID with a mask. Sure, so I'll use Face ID with the mask. It says position your face within the frame. Move your head slowly to complete a circle. All right, so now it says Face ID is now set up. You can add a different pairs of glasses, blah, blah, blah. So, and continue, I'll hit continue. And now it's asking me if I want to download my, if I want to download from iCloud or if I want to transfer from my phone. It says transfer directly so this iPhone will be ready with your data when you're finished setting up. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer from iPhone. So there we go. And we can see it says setting up your Apple ID. So now I'm not sure if I need to plug in the cable on here. I don't think I do. I think it's going to transfer. It's going to create sort of a ad hoc Wi-Fi and transfer between those. But we'll see here. It's going to ask me for terms and conditions and all that stuff. So I'll go ahead and click agree. And there we go. It's going to again say setting up your Apple ID. And now it's going to ask me for my Apple ID password. So let me go ahead and put that in. All right, so I'm signing in. Let's see if this thing is going to, if it's going to work and if it's going to activate my Apple ID smoothly. Now, one thing I will point out that I like about this is that the iPhone 14 Pro Max, excuse me, it seems like it came in the box pretty much fully charged, so that when you open it up and you have to go through this whole process, you don't have to worry about charging your phone up first. You can just go ahead and start this process because they charged it before they shipped it, so it arrives with a full charge. All right, now we can see here it says make this your new phone. So it's going to say here's everything set up as you had it on your other iPhone. I'm going to have my transfer, my apps, data settings, wallet, connections, all that good stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and click continue. That way I can get everything that I want transferred over. The only thing I probably shouldn't have transferred over is my photos and videos because those can take a very long time. I probably should go back and fix that if I can, but we'll see. So we can see here it's setting up, it says setting up Apple Cache. So we'll see if I get an opportunity to actually go back and change or select what I want to set up here. So let me get all this stuff set up so that we can so I can get my my private financial stuff set up, and then we'll move forward. All right, so I went ahead and finished setting up my my Apple Pay stuff, and now it's telling me that there are other purchases or purchases from other Apple IDs that I've had on my other phone, and it's asking me if I want to go ahead and put the password in so I can transfer those purchases to the new phone. Now we can see here it says Apple ID. It says Apple uses two-factor authentication to ensure you're the only person who can access your Apple ID when you sign in. I'm going to choose other options. I don't want to upgrade. Don't upgrade. I don't want to upgrade my Apple security for this particular account, and so I'll go ahead and let that go. And now we can see here, it says transferring data to iPhone and transferring data from Lawrence's iPhone. Keep your other phone nearby and connected to power until the transfer is complete. So this is going to take a while, but that is basically the process. Once the data is finished transferring over, you'll get a notification saying that your phone is transferred and everything's good to go and you can start using your new iPhone. Well, there you have it. That is it. That is how you can set up your new iPhone 14 with the eSIM. It's pretty easy. Now, I'm not exactly sure what the process is if you're coming from a different type of phone, like an Android phone of some sort. I'm sure there is a smart switch type of situation that will allow you to go ahead and get everything set up differently, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. This is the process that you go through if you're going from an older iPhone to the new 14 or 14 Pro or 14 Pro Max. So yeah, now I do have to wait for this thing to finish transferring the data. It says it's gonna take about 2 hours. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a nap, come back and check it when it's all done, make sure everything's all in its place. But that's it. So anyways, I'll leave links to the phone down below in the video description so that you can check it out. I'll also leave links to my Amazon page and my social media contacts so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.